Guys, welcome back to my channel. Big game here against Sporting Lisbon at the top of the Portugal Liga. 5 points the gap. They are still unbeaten. We can beat them and close the gap to 2 points. Looking at the team, one issue is that Vitinha, who's been the top goal scorer this season for us, has to be on the sub bench because he is suspended. Otavio not quite happy with his positioning, but what can we do? Everyone else is fantastically happy. Let's go to the game. Oh, what a ball to Porto! Puts it wide. Oh, what a turn. What a turn by the Brazilian. Is he going to pass it? He does. No, he gets. And it's Palhinha. Passes across to Podence. Should score. Oh, keeper save. Oh, over the top. It is over the top to Horta. Is he going to lift the goalkeeper? He does! What a goal by Horta, the Portuguese international. It was over the top by Evanilson, and Horta did have to do a lot there, but he does it perfectly, chips the goalkeeper. And final result is 2-0 to Porto. João Mario, the right back, with the goal for Porto. 3 points to the Stadio Dragão. And guys, with the January transfer being open, I can sign one player at least. And let's go who we can actually sign. Looking at the team, I'm really happy with the squad, guys, but probably one more centre back. So in case one of these guys get injured, I'll definitely need a replacement. Guys, look at that. Carmo has been offered 24.5 million and 80 overall. We can't not be selling him for sure. Reject. From Sporting Lisbon, how dare you, man? And Evanilson, 677 million, and he's Brazilian. I'm not supposed to be keeping any player apart from the Portuguese international. 77 million offer. Definitely accepting it. Guys, a huge game again at the Stadio Dragão. We should be winning it. Let's quick sim the game. And a 2-1 defeat after beating Sporting Lisbon in the previous match. We've dropped the points again. And guys, with the sale of Evanilson, we've got 102 million to spend in the January transfer window. And I know what centre-back I am going for. Guys, he is one of the best Portuguese centre-back going around at the moment. Let's approach Benfica. Oh, Benfica, that would be a steal from our opponents who are actually ahead of us in the league. Guys, a bit of a twist. I offered Benfica 35 million. They rejected it. But they said, give us 17 million and we can also take Almeria. We signed Almeria in the first season almost a year ago. But now he has to go to Benfica because he's not getting into starting 11 anyways. So that is a good transfer, I think. I can then cash in into better midfield players. Guys, a huge transfer here from Benfica to Porto. Antonio Silva, currently 78. He's got big potential to go to 86 in a few years' time. Guys, a huge game again at the Stadio Dragão against Sporting Lisbon. Hoping that we can actually beat them. And yes, 2-0. Horta and Vitinha, who is back, who missed the previous game against Sporting Lisbon in the league, scores in the 81st minute and 2-0 up in the first leg. Guys, a game against Benfica and we're currently 8 points behind them. We've got to play them. If we were to beat them, guys, that can close the gap to just 5 points. But we don't want to finish in the Europa League spot. I tell you now, guys, I really want to get into the Champions League. Guys, players are making their way onto the pitch. And Benfica are currently 8 points ahead of Porto, leading the league. But here, Porto can actually beat them and close the gap to just 5 points. Oh, a chance for Porto. Podence should score. Yes, he does. 5th minute into the game, FC Porto have taken the lead. And it's Podence, who doesn't score many goals, scores one crucial one at the top of. Oh, Vitinha passes on to Horta. Should score. What a save from the goalkeeper. Punching away for a corner. Oh, short corner, tricky. Oh, hits the post. Oh, Vitinha is on the run. And on the run, is he going to score? Is he going to tap it in? He does. And Benfica are 2-0 down with 25 minutes into the game. Vitinha is back and scoring after his suspension last month. What a player this guy is turning out to be for Porto. Taking the game away from Benfica already. Only 1/4 of the game done. Game ended 4-0. What's a win? 4 different players with the goals. Otavio and Horta with the 2 goals in the second half, making the scoreline more embarrassing for Benfica. Guys, a 2-0 defeat to Victoria. We cannot build on it. 3 points. It was a big victory against Benfica last week, and defeat to Victoria. Can't build on the scorelines. Guys, finally the Europa League is on the way. Let's go to the away game first and see if we can actually win. And defeat to Club Brugge shouldn't be happening, guys. Shouldn't be happening. They scored in the 8th minute of the game. Porto will have to do it all over again in the next game. Oh, before we even go to the game, look at that result, guys, against Sporting Lisbon, beating them 2-1 away from home. And let's go check the league table. Oh, as it stands, the difference is 10 points against Benfica, beating them 4-0 2 weeks ago, but still the difference is 10 points. Probably we're not getting to the league title again this season. Trying just keeping into the 3rd position would be decent, because now we'll have to focus on to the Europa League. Guys, a huge game in the Europa League. 1-0 down. Porto now take it to Estádio Dragão, where they are huge favourites to turn the corner very well against Club Brugge. Oh, that is a chance. That is a chance. Otavio running away from the defence. No! Keeper doesn't come out. I thought he's going to come out. That was keeper's mistake. He should be coming out, getting to the ball. Defender does well to take it wide, but still keeper should be coming out from that. That is definitely the keeper's error. Beats in the 13th minute of the game. 1-1 on aggregate and 1-0 on the night to Porto. Season Shoes tries dinking it in with his outside of his foot. 40-yard run. He's still on the ball. Is he going to stroke it past the keeper? He punches out for a corner. Who's into the box, passes across. Should score. Yes, they do. I think it's Franco who just come on. Oh, it's Ruben Neves actually. And Porto have turned it around here. 2-0 on the night and 2-1 on aggregate. Are they going through to the next round? Time will tell. They've only got half an hour to defend the lead. And they have made it to the next round, guys. Vitinha with a late goal just to settle the nerves. Porto march on into the quarters. And a game against Flamicao in the Portugal league. I think I should be winning this. And 3-1 Horta with a hat-trick. What a player he is. Kick off, guys, and see if we can actually go past Lazio as well. Ruben Neves! What's a save from the goalkeeper? Is he going to pass it to Vitinha? Is he going to score? Yes, he does. The star man in front for Porto gives them the lead with half an hour on the clock against Lazio. And Horta beats his man to the race. Is he going to score? Is he going to pass it? Oh, he tries passing it. Oh, slips in the last moment. Franco, what's he going to do? He passes it past. He passes it. And Vitinha doubles advantage for Porto into the stoppage time of the first half. And final result is 4-0. Franco with the 4th goal. Vitinha with the hat-trick. What a player. 4-0 and surely one step into the semis. And before we even go and play the second leg against Lazio, let's see the game against Vizela and 3-0 to Porto again. Horta, Wendell and Neves. A huge game away from home at the Stadio Olympique. They can't really come from 4-0 down, and it was 1-1. Horta with the goal for Porto. 5-1 on aggregate. Guys, a game against Celta Vigo in the semis. That is a bit tricky. Let's see if you can actually beat them away from home. And 1-0, narrow victory, Horta with the goal. And before the return leg at home at Stadio Dragão, we've got a game against Maritimo. Let's see the result. And 1-1. Guys, in May, and I can see that we are in the final against Benfica. Oh, Portuguese Cup final. That is absolutely smashing. Porto actually beat Sporting Lisbon in the semis, and Benfica beat Vizela in the semis, in the other semis, and we are into the final. And let's check the league table and see where we are. Oh, we're currently second, guys, with 12 points the gap. No chance we catching up to Benfica. We have just settled for the Champions League spot. We have secured it. And Sporting Lisbon coming third Well, this lot, I think, how many games do we play? We play 34. One more game remaining in the league. And if we were to drop points or lose a game, then Porto, Sporting Lisbon can actually overtake us. Guys, I'm going to skip this game as well, although it's at home, because we are 1-0 up and I think we're going to beat them. Let's quick sim to see the result. And 1-1 on the night, 2-1 on aggregate. Paolini with the equaliser, an all-important goal for Porto, which sends them into the final. Guys, two big finals to play for: Porto versus Benfica in the Portuguese Cup, and Roma versus Porto in the Europa League Cup. That is absolutely banging. We are playing Mourinho's Roma, and guys, stay tuned, and this could be amazing. And also, guys, if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, do subscribe. I see 95% of the people that watch my videos have not subscribed to my channel. Guys, I appreciate if you hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching anyways. Guys, a big game here at the Stadio della Artes. It's FC Porto versus Benfica. Let's go to the kickoff. Guys, huge game in Portuguese football. This is the cup. Sporting Lisbon actually won the league. Well, no, sorry, Benfica have actually won the league, but this is the double. If Benfica were to beat Porto, they can do the double in Portugal, and that would be embarrassing for FC Porto. Can we actually stop them? Guys, 2-1 at the moment. It is 2-1. Keeper beaten, and Benfica have taken the lead against the run of play, and Rafa Mir with the goal. As Vitinha passes on to Porto, scores the equaliser on the stroke of half time. Porto are not going to go down without a fight, guys. 1-1 here at Stadio della Artes. He is on the run, passes in the middle of the box, and it's been a penalty. The defender slips and he handled the ball. I think he just shimmies his hand. Penalty given to Porto. Let's look at the replay. He slips a little, and how, I'm not quite sure if he actually touched his hand, but what a chance for Porto to take the lead in the final. Vitinha shoots straight into the hands of the keeper. Porto penalty. Porto is currently injured. I don't want him to get injured. Oh! Benfica have struck it in the final minutes of the game. So bad to see your teams concede in the final minutes. Oh my word, we've lost it now. And that is it, guys. Full time. Benfica are the champions, and they've done the double in the Portuguese league. Guys, one big issue is the Franco is here, but the big not Franco. The issue is the Horta, the star man in midfield, is missing with injury in the last minute. Stupid referee didn't give a foul, which led to the corner, which led to the goal, and Benfica took the cup away from us. But anyways, let's focus on this game against Roma. Guys, a huge game here at Anfield in the Europa League final. Very unusual to see a European final being played at Anfield. But anyways, Roma versus Porto. Porto have already been disappointed last weekend, losing the cup final to Benfica, who's done the double in Portugal. Can Porto do the unthinkable? It's been more than a decade since they lifted the European glory. Can they do it again? Passes it to, this time it's Vitinha, should be scoring. He missed a lot of chances in the cup against Benfica, but he scores for Porto in the 7th minute of the game. Vitinha, the star man for Portugal, scores yet again, this time in the Europa League final. What a run. What a ball by Paolini though. Oh, chance for Roma. You can't be letting a lot of spaces, but they've given him a penalty. Oh, come on. How is that a penalty? Did he touch it with his hand? Yeah, he skimmed his hand. A penalty against the runner play. Dybala. Is the keeper going to save it? No, he goes the wrong way. Dybala equalised 14 minutes into the game and 1-1. Paolini. Oh, that is a foul. Should be a red card. That should be a booking. Oh, Vitinha. Oh, ball. Oh, it's a penalty. Yes, it is a penalty. The guy looks like Mustafi, but it's not him for sure. Who is it? Oh, Vina's given a penalty of him. Vitinha's got a chance to make amends of it because he missed the penalty against Benfica in the cup last week. Can he score this one? Yes, he can. 2-1 to FC Porto. Half an hour on the clock. What a penalty. Right in the corner. Porto need men back. Oh, it hits the bar. Oh, they have scored, Roma. Zlavensky has scored for Roma, and I don't know what to say really. A shot from Dybala from long range hits the post and rebounds. Goes in for Roma, and yet again they've equalised. Oh, what a save again, this time from Neres' effort. Oh, Vitinha on the ball. Can he beat his man? He's gone past one. He goes past two. Is he going to shoot? Oh, what a save by the goalkeeper. And that would have been it. What a solo run by. And Dybala's gone off. Guys, he's actually dangerous. Poor free kick. Poor corner, actually. But Ruben Neves wins it. Podence. Chance for Franco. Chance for Franco. Save by Franco. Oh, referee's giving a penalty to Roma Porto in the last minute. I'm not quite sure what happened there. What happened there? I think, oh, he just shimmied his hand. What's a chance for Vitinha to take the advantage and score to give the trophy. And he does! Roma have been beaten in the stoppage time. 6 minutes into stoppage time. Very, very lucky, to be honest. Porto's penalty, is it? Expert Khan, 2 years in charge, finally delivers a European trophy for FC Porto. What a Grand Slam finale. Franco actually did well though. He shoots straight out I think the keeper made a good save. I never realised that's a deflection in there. 3-2 in the final at Anfield against Roma. And Jose Mourinho losing his second Europa League with Roma again. 2 years in the making and with Expert Khan, guys, the series is going to end here because I always end the series with the European Cup. Whether it's the Conference League, whether it's the Europa League, whether it's the Champions League. And guys, here we are, the champions, FC Porto, have finally won the silverware. What a Grand Slam final it was. 96-minute penalty by Vitinha, scored a hat-trick. And what a player he is, guys. Anyone who's watching him, anyone growing up wanting to be a striker, he's a proper striker. And Porto finally lift the silverware. Guys, let's recap the season. Porto finishing 9 points behind Benfica in the league, and also were defeated in the final by Benfica. And UEFA Super Cup goes to Arsenal beating Atletico Madrid, and Paris Saint-Germain winning the Champions League, beating Barcelona 3-0. Porto of course beaten Roma. What a final it was, guys. What a final. 96-minute penalty. And UEFA Conference League final, Milan beating Villarreal 2-1. That's it for the series, guys. I'm going to jump on to the next one. Do subscribe to my channel and you'll find out what team I'm doing next. And if you want me to do your team, guys, drop a comment in the comment section. I've got a list I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it fairly, guys. First comes, first served. And guys, thanks for watching. Goodbye.